Hi, it's Big Jim O'Brien here at Big Jim's Garage. We're taking a test drive of the 2018 Ram 1500 Limited. Oh my God, we're on the freeway. And it's quiet, and it's in aero mode, and it's got a nice ride. What the hell? I've got a 15-year-old truck at home that if I'm doing this kind of speed on the freeway, that means that it's on fire, basically. Anyway, let's focus on this truck. Something happened with Ram in 2013. Well, this design, but I got to be totally honest. There was a period where a Ram truck was something, at least in my mind, that you settled for. You couldn't afford a Ford, or you couldn't afford a Chevy, so you looked at a Ram truck and went, all right, I'll get one. Back then it was a Dodge. You weren't unhappy with it, you just weren't thrilled about it, if that makes any sense. It's like the restaurant that everybody agrees to, but you don't want to go out for real Italian, so you go to the other place. Nothing wrong with the other place, and you know what I'm talking about, but still wasn't your first choice. All that changed for Ram in 2013. Getting rid of the leaf spring suspension and going to coilover. The body design, the new front fascia, the way they made this look, the Ram attitude for this, the styling inside and out. It became a very cool truck, a standalone property that you'd see a Ram truck and you just put up against anything on the road. So now, here we are, it's 2018. We're at the end of the cycle for this truck, and we're looking at the Ram Limited with the 1500 version. $62,000. What do you get? You get a 5.7 liter Hemi, 395 brake horsepower, 556 foot-pounds of torque. You've got the trailer brake that you can adjust in here. Also the ride height adjustment in the back. The hydraulic system, what that means is when you're towing something, it levels out your camper and your trailer, which is a big deal, especially with hybrids and a lot of the bigger campers you're pulling. As you can tell, I'm doing 70-ish on the freeway, and it handles great. It handles great on the freeway. That was a knock on Ram trucks. You used to have a lot of play in them at freeway speed. It felt kind of soft when you were driving it. Not anymore. The interior, damn, one of the most comfortable rides you'll find. 4 comfortable seats, heated seats, front and back row, heated air conditioning up front, heated steering wheel in the morning. You get up, I say in the morning, because in the morning when I was test driving this truck, oh, so nice to have heated steering wheel at 4 o'clock in the morning. Alpine sound system sounds amazing. Apple CarPlay connectivity, and such an easy system. Their Uconnect system that they have here from FCA it's one of the best because they didn't overthink it. It just works. All your thermal temperature stuff where you want it. I hate the control knob for parking and drive. I'm just not a fan of it. I know it's there, and that's just one styling cue for me. The 2018 does not have adaptive cruise control. I'm going to assume the next gen will. I would like to see that as a feature. You can manually adjust your gearing on this, which I think is important if you're pulling something heavy. Some of the other things that I've noticed, beside the details, there are little features that aren't really little features, but really make this Ram stand out. I love the Ram box. I love the Ram box. And it's funny because Honda got a ton of credit with the Ridgeline for having the little storage thing in the back, right? And it is cool. But you could do the same thing with the Ram box. It drains. Did you know that? You can use it as a cooler. You tailgate, load them up on the side. Camping, put the sodas on the side. You're working a job, put your tools in there. You're fishing, put all your tackle and stuff in there. That really is, and I'm going to use the term, it's a game changer. I'm kind of sad to see this version of the Ram go. This Ram truck, this version of the Ram truck made me come over to Ram and really appreciate what they do. It is a beautiful, beautiful truck. As you can see by the dirt on it, I took it out and got a little dirty. It's a truck too, man. 4-wheel drive. This thing is a beast. I am proud to have said I spent some time in a Ram 1500 Limited. Hell, I'd buy one. It's a great truck. So now the problem for Ram is you kind of raised the bar a lot. What are you going to do now? I'm Big Jim O'Brien. You can follow me on Twitter at WCSX Jim. Listen to me locally in Detroit, Michigan on WCSX, and go to Big Jim's Garage page on the website and subscribe on YouTube. If we don't talk before Christmas, Merry Christmas.